Raptors will take on the Spurs here, and all the Spurs games are fun at this point. Um, Shaq wants to compare Victor Wembanyama to Bol Bol. I mean, it just lowers your credibility when you say something like that. Sure, Shaq says some poignant things. I mean, he's an NBA champion, and he's a guy who was a captain and a team leader. But are we really paying attention when we try to compare Victor Wembanyama? And look, he's still green as hell. There's plenty of you could point out all the flaws in Wembanyama because that type of physique, right? It's all mostly in the physique, and it's all about right. There's no doubt that yes, even though this guy's probably been in certain training regimens and in his professional career so far, he's a pretty young man. His body's going to fill out even more. Let's get this guy on the Big Mac diet a little bit here and get him rolling because he looks good. He looks damn good. He looks, I mean, right? Yeah. Do you want to match him up in there with, some of the biggest centers of the? Maybe not, but the versatility in the game. You're comparing. You think he's Manute Bowl shooting that 3-pointer? The scoring is already there in some of the, when you need it type of thing. He looks terrific. Um, I don't think there's any chance of Victor Wembanyama being a flop right now. So let's do it and promote Wembanyama. I'm not talking about the play here necessarily. I'm saying, you know, don't listen to that, man. This is Victor Wembanyama's world. I mean, um, does he have a long way to go? Pretty heck yeah. But when you see immediate returns on something like this, there's no problem. Will he have a game down the line with 3 point? Probably, but I think with that type of player, in the future he will not. In the future, he will be that double-digit scorer every game type of thing. They'll be learning, but when you can come out and do what he does right away like this in some of the games early on, and just your first few games in the league, it's all good, man. It's all good with Wemby here. You guys are already going over the injuries kind of in this one with this matchup, Raptors and Spurs. So I see only one way. I mean, I've got I can't even disagree with these moves right now, and I've got to think this one is going under. Right, PZ? They'll make it easy for him too, in a way. Uh, you know, but there's still, I think you could see there's, uh, you know, some real good things to this man's game, especially in today's NBA. So yeah, Vassell, he's got a groin injury. Those suck. Um, that pull, man. I mean, as being a top notch athlete like myself that didn't like to warm up, boy, that was those were always the worst. Ripping the edge of your leg off of your body, basically, um, and Chua also has a groin injury here in this one. They can get together and whine about their injuries. Anyways, Raptors and Spurs. I mean, this one's probably, I got to think this one's going under. I don't know if I trust the Raptors at this point to cover a number here on the road. I'll investigate further here, but I'm not gonna throw out double play just yet. The steam did come in on the Raptors here. In fact, I saw show them up to a 4 point favorite. This total opened as high as 224.5, is now down to 221 at some spots. Uh, Moves totally on the under here. I'm on the under here as well as my pick.